Hello and welcome to this webinar on neighbourhood planning. My name is Bob Pritchard. I'm a specialist planning lawyer at Shoesmiths, and any views I express are personal. So this is what I'll be covering in the next half hour. I'll be looking at the policy context for neighbourhood planning. I'll consider some pointers from recent case law on neighbourhood plans. I'll look at some recent research and reports on the regime. I'll go through a case study on the use of neighbourhood plans. I'll look at what is coming up in the Levelling Up and Regeneration Bill, and I'll reflect on some practical issues on the way that the regime has operated. So just a few reflections and practical issues to finish. So I think it's fair to say that neighbourhood plans are an enduring legacy of the localism agenda. They've been with us for now a little over a decade, and it looks like they're going to be here to stay. Given that context, effective joint working between neighbourhood planning groups and local planning authorities is essential. So, for example, local authorities sharing their evidence base with neighbourhood plans and working effectively together to make sure those plans, that neighbourhood plans and local plans work well together. As I mentioned in the next bullet point, it's highly likely that neighbourhood plans and local plans won't be produced at the same time, and so a key sort of reflection is to ensure that plans don't undermine each other in terms of their approach. Neighbourhood plans will need to be reviewed and updated as local plans are updated as well, and that's a recommendation that the Planning Advisory Service have made. Neighbourhood plan policies are not necessarily a silver bullet guaranteed to prevent non-conforming development from coming forward, and that's important to note. Also, another important point is that neighbourhood plans are not necessarily always the best solution to a particular planning issue.